Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody guys, let's take a look at the euro currency. So yesterday's step has worked very well. You can see market indeed shown downward action. It's not really very significant, but still the downward action mostly has started in the moment they have talked about, and now market is calling around the major support on the intraday charts. So it's a lot of talkings about the tariffs war between the United States and China, and many people and traders think that it will make a strong impact on the United States economy that should force the Fed to cut the rate as a result of the tariffs war. But guys, this is really very big subject for discussion in the daily video, so it could last for hours to talk about this. But in the two words, I would say that my opinion is the tariffs is the tool in the hands of the United States, and it works only in one direction. Yes, China could apply the same tariffs, but they will have the mutual impact compared to what the United States get. That's coming just from the uncomparable the amount of the import and the goods that United States imports from the China. It's more than $500 billion, and the China it's export from the United States significantly less amount of goods. This is the one reason. The second reason, China sells almost the majority of its goods to the United States, and mostly it's in relation to one country. It's no diversification. And final moment, the dominant role of the United States dollar in global trade. So all these three factors means that this tool works mostly only in the hands of the United States, and that the effect that they will get from the tariffs significantly greater than the China could get by starting the tariffs on the United States export to the China. There are lots of other reasons exist why I think that this hardly will make any impact on the United States economy and the policy and the Fed policy. So I think that it's not really very big sense in the idea that euro should get some advantage in the result of the United States and China trading war. So I do not support this view. So anyway, but since it's a lot of followers of this idea, we today also will talk about where we could get the long position. If you would like to try and take the position, you could think if we have some patterns, and you could think about maybe use this somehow in your trading plan today. So take a look what we have on the daily. On the daily we have drop below the weekly pivot point. It's downward continuation. Trend still stands bullish still here, but market is standing lower. Our grabber is valid, and theoretically we do not exclude the chance on a possible downward action. That's the reason why we have taken the short position yesterday. On the 4-hour time frame chart, you could see that our pattern started to work. Sell-off yesterday was really not bad. And now market stands in the crucial support area. So take a look. This is the trend line support, confluence support is 112 even, and this is actually, guys, also an agreement. So we will calculate this A, B, C top OP target stands right here. So market has completed this and stands at the strong support area. Our guardrail triple to sell mostly is completed. Why? Because 30% retracement is done. That is the minimal target for the pattern. It doesn't mean that market should stop here and will not continue move higher, but minimum target of the guardrail triple to sell is completed. And now those who have taken short yesterday here, our discussion, you could take the half of the profit, for example, and move the stops to the break even at the rest of the position, or just close your position and see what will happen, wait for the retracement or something of that sort. Today we get a lot of statistics, guys, from the Europe. So this will be preliminary data on the gross domestic product within the few hours. Some other information, the inflation in France. United States will get the retail sales, so it's also important statistics. So today it could be volatility, especially on the gross domestic product release. on the euro. Those of you who have checking the China statistics, you probably know that overall statistics was not really positive from the China today. So it's another thing to another reason to think about the reality of the statement that the tariffs should impact on the United States dollar. So anyway, we stand at support currently, guys, and those of you who are searching chance to go long, you could try to use this because this is the culmination point for the short-term stop on the euro. If you'll take a look at the hourly chart, you'll see that here we have actually got this triple to buy when they're hitting the OP. Actually, guys, that was the wash and rinse of these lows because OP stands slightly lower compared to this low. Here it was not, hasn't quite reached, has not been quite reached here, but their market already has done it. So we have the at OP. Why I'm calling this a culmination point? This is very strong support, guys. We have the pattern in place. We have the completed ABCD pattern, and the market is bullish. This area should support market and trigger the upward continuation. So here, a reasonable target, at least the minimum target the market could show the bounce stands at 1225. This confidence resistance, and that is 30% target of the Gartner's triple to buy pattern. So this provides at least some confidence that you could move stops to the break even when the market will show the minimal retracement here. We are not definitely know that market will continue to move higher because we do not know what statistics will be released. But from the technical point of view, some minor pullback here probably could happen, and that should provide us the opportunity to move stops to the break even. That is the point where you could make the decision on a possible entry. Why I'm calling this as a culmination point? Just because, guys, if market will break this area down, XOP stands 1170. But it's more important is that take a look at this level. This is trend line, this is confidence and agreement. This is very strong support. And the bullish market should not break it down just freely and continue to move lower. So market has to turn up here. And this is a culmination point because here you could place very tight stop. So you could place stops actually just below these lows. Because if market will break it and move below the OP, it means that it's coming lower. So the next stop will be somewhere 1170, 1180. This will be weekly pivot support 1 and fib support here. We can't use here this stop for fib levels because all of them has been broken by this retracement. That's why we use only this swing for levels because this low stands below this one, and that's inner swing compared to this one. So that's our trading plan. As a bottom line, I'm not support the idea of the impact of the tariffs for the United States dollar in the negative side. I think that's it's opposite. Statement could be done that's actually the tool in hands of the United States. This is first moment, but this has relation to the long-term perspective. In the shorter term, those of you who would like to go long, you could use the setup that we have here. It probably could be realized and be prepared for statistics that we will get within an hour. Those who would like to go short, if you do not have the position since this opportunity that we talked about yesterday, well, in this case, you could watch for other bearish patterns that could be formed. Maybe market here will form a kind of the ABCD pullback. We'll get another Gartner's triple to sell or something. But currently, definitely not the moment where you could go short just because market stands in the strong support. So that's what we have right now on euro currency, and let's see what we'll get on statistics release.